Hey, Monday night live, impromptu tonight. So I will wait a few seconds, say hi everybody, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. Wanted to say hello, happy Monday. Can you believe the month is almost halfway through November? What the heck? What happened to November? Oh my God. What's up, everybody? A lot of people joining. Dustin, what's up, man? Hey, welcome on, everybody. It is Monday night. I wanted to do an impromptu live just because I had some stuff that was in here that wanted to come out here and come out on Facebook. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Wow, everybody, Monday night, rocking. So I was kind of doing some stuff this afternoon, kind of some personal stuff. And Rhonda is away, and when Rhonda's away, I have opportunity many times to kind of do some stuff, some quiet stuff, because we're always just going crazy, the two of us. But hey, what's up, Gilbert? But I want to give you guys two things tonight that have been sitting on my heart, and I wanted to share with you all that I believe probably, if you did tune in tonight, you probably needed to hear one or both of these because you might be on a path right now. You might be doing something. You might be in the middle of making a decision. You might be in the middle of, maybe you launched a business, or you're starting something new. You're thinking about starting something new, whatever the case may be. I wanted to give you two simple things that have helped me during the course of my entrepreneurial life, going back to as long as I can remember. And these two things I've always made sure that I checked in with every single day. In fact, I checked in with these two things throughout the day. So I want to make sure I'm doing both of these two things. So hopefully you've got something to write with, and we can talk about these, me and you, face to face. So I'm sitting today, and I'm being very, very quiet about some direction I'm doing in my life. I got a busy couple months coming up in my life. Obviously, we have the holidays. We have these times we're with family and friends. But during that time, I'm also going out on the road for about a month, and doing a tour, having some fun, living a second chapter of my life. And as I was sitting today, I was just thinking about all the things I'm grateful for in my life. And I'm grateful for something as, like this, the internet thing, the Facebook thing. I'm grateful for all my friends that are always kind of like just, they're always around. I'm always thinking about all you guys. And so I wanted to break off some, give you some wisdom tonight. Two things, two very, very simple things. And if you know me, I love to keep things around me very, very simple. Like, there's not a lot of moving parts as I move through the day. There's not a lot of moving parts, in the different businesses I have or whatever. It's like I attempt to keep everything very, very simple. And so these two things I want you to definitely take a very close look at, because they're very, very important. What's up, everybody? God, lots of hearts. Thank you guys for all that. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to share with you, as I see there's a lot of hearts going up, which is great, is the first word, which is love. Love. Do all things with love, including loving yourself, loving where you've been, loving what you've done, loving the experiments that you attempted that didn't go the way you wanted to, or some people call them failures or whatever. I want you to love the process, right? Love the whole journey. Love that whole idea from the time that we were born, in the life that we were placed into, with the parents that we were placed into, the environment that we were maybe thrown into. This whole idea of you growing from where you were, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, in my case, 52 years ago, to be where I'm at in my life. I had to love the process. I'd love the journey, love the time, love the experiences, love the failures, if you want to call them that. All those things have brought me to the point that I'm at in my life right now. And I can wake up every day and I can be happy. I have, heat on in my house, even though it's, 15 degrees outside right now. I have a roof over my head. I have a family that I love and a family that loves me. I've got friends that I care about. I've got, all these wonderful things that a lot of people don't have the luxury of having. Very simple things, air that I'm breathing, health. I can wake up and I can do jumping jacks and push-ups. I've got, all that. So love. A lot of times we go through life and, we hate this and we hate this person. We hate that president. We hate this thing. And we develop this little thing without even us knowing it, the animosity, this weird vibe, this weird energy. And all this stuff happens for a chance for us to see something about ourselves. The Facebook post that you see that I always go to Facebook all the time because so many of us live through social media. So I'm going to use Facebook. Facebook's not a bad thing. But the things that are thrown at us, we develop like these weird energies, these weird vibes towards these different things. And over a period of time, it doesn't take much to lose love for a lot of things. Like your internet is slow. Oh, I freaking hate my internet. Well, that's not a loving comment. That's not a loving feeling. There's a reason maybe why it's slow. Maybe it's crazy. Like we live in a new area where our house is at. And since we've lived here, the internet has been good and it's been bad and it's been terrible. It's been horrific and it shuts off and it turns on. And, you can get mad at it, or you can realize the reason why it's doing this because they're actually laying more fiber to make it actually better, right? So we have to love all this stuff, as frustrating as it is. Your parents say something, your best friend says something to you. You have to love this whole process. So my first word to you, which is a very, 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 very powerful word, is the word love. Like you have to be in love with yourself is not a conceited thing, but you have to love the fact that you've made it this far, that you've accomplished so much where you probably could have quit, you could have given up, you could have went another direction, but you're here right now. So you need to love this process, right? You need to, Chantel, you need to let go of all the other stuff and know that everything happened for a reason. Sometimes when it's happening, we don't understand that reason, but you just have to love the fact that things happen to you. Right? Just love the fact that some stuff's going to happen. And every time something does, it gives you an opportunity for you to go from here to here in your life, from here to here, to get better here, to understand more, to become more, to learn more, to have more. But you have to go through those things. So I need you to, in the morning or tonight before you go to bed, and say, you know what? When you're brushing your teeth, some of you got this kind of brush, some of you got the electric brush like I got, where you're just holding it. Actually, I don't hold it. I have an electric brush. You're just supposed to hold it, but I still do this. It's kind of weird, and you're just sitting there looking at yourself. There's nothing wrong with looking at yourself. You're going, man, I love that person right there. That person I'm looking at right there, I freaking love that person because he's been through so much. She's been through so much. I love that person. And you got to be okay with that, right? And mean it from here. Just don't say the words, but actually mean it. So my first word to you tonight, my first thing I want to allow you the opportunity to digest was the word love, right? Love it all. The idiot that says something negative to you, just love it. Love it for what it is. There's something that he's going through, not you, or whatever the case may be. Just embrace it and just love it. And if you do all things with love, you experience everything with love. If you move forward with love, if when something happens that you have a chance to take a look at it and see a positive thing or a loving thing about it, then you're going to know, all right. I use this, I've talked about this before. Last year was a very devastating year with regards to, natural disasters, like more natural disasters than we can possibly ever remember. And as catastrophic as these disasters were, you saw the love in the community step up and take ownership once again of of where they lived, right? So that is a perfect thing to see on one end, but it's a beautiful thing to see on the other, where people start to appreciate, what really, really matters, right? So love, 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 love. Okay, so that's word number one. The most powerful word ever created, by far, without a doubt, is the word love, period. People do things in the name of love or for love or because of love that they would never, never, and never, never normally do, right? Love conquers all. Love heals all. You guys heard all these great things. So love, 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 love. Okay, so number one is love. I want you to love yourself. You have to start by loving you, because you cannot, you will not, you do not have the capacity to love anything else at the level you should if you don't love yourself, right? So if you don't say, you know what, gosh, Tony, I freaking love the person that I am becoming. Maybe you're not there yet. right? Maybe you're in a holding pattern. You're not there to, so maybe you're just love the person that you're becoming, and that's quite all right. Or I love the person I am. Or I love the things that I've accomplished in my life, or even the things I didn't accomplish in my life. I love all of that. It takes on a whole different vibration, and that vibration will propel you to have wonderful things happen to you. So see things, do things, feel things, experience things, everything in the name of love. In the name of love. Whoa. Okay, there's a song there. I'm going to write that down. In the name of love, there's a song there. All right. Could be a hit for a band. We'll see. Second word. And this one to me carries a lot of weight on it. A lot of weight. And it's because there is nothing that I can say. There is no book that you can read. There's no seminar you can go to. There's no convention. There's no guru. There's no motivational speech. There's nothing that's going to allow you to have a breakthrough if you, number one, you don't love yourself, you don't love the process, you don't love what's about to happen. But the other thing is, here's a second word, if your health is not in check. If your health is not in check. If you don't honor this, and if you don't love your body and love your temple and love this vehicle that you're lugging around with you, right? If you're not making the steps necessary to feel vitality, if you're not eating the right foods that give you energy and fuel for your body and nutrients for your body, then the breakthrough that you want, that feeling of having energy and excitement and motion and mojo, it's not going to happen to the level that you want it to happen at. I have seen people that were very, very successful. I've even coached people that were very, very successful. Lots of money, all the gadgets and gadgets and widgets, the cars, the houses, the whatever, right? Have all that stuff. But what they didn't have was health. They drank too much, they smoked too much, they maybe did some type of drug, whatever the case may be, right? They compulsively ate, whatever the case may be. You guys, I'm here to tell you, sorry, I'm just my camera. I'm here to tell you that you have to make your health a priority. If you want to go from here to here in your life, you have to make it a priority. I look at pictures, I'm 52 years old right now. I'm changing my hair. I'm doing all crazy stuff. I'm getting ready to go on tour for a month. I got all this business stuff I'm doing and family and juggling and traveling, and I have more freaking flipped out energy now than I've ever had any time in my life. I wake up in the morning and I get my workout in first thing in the morning, have my shake, do all the stuff I need to do, and all throughout the day, I'm eating foods and fuels that fuel me and make me feel energized, right? You all know what I'm talking about. You know what it's like when you eat a bunch of sugar. You know what it's like when you have these late night meals. You know how you feel in the morning. You guys, I'm asking you to love yourself enough. Love yourself enough to know to make small adjustments in your diet, just make small adjustments in your regimen so that health becomes an A1 number one priority for you. Like health becomes it. Like you are so excited that you're feeling better, looking better every single day. You're being a better version of yourself every day because your health is on point. A lot of people, they'll say, okay, well, I'm going to add this to my diet, or I'm going to take this out of my diet. And they do that and they feel great. Well, do that, right? Do that. Don't succumb into peer pressure and say, oh no, you shouldn't do that. You can't do that. You shouldn't do that. I just watched this a documentary on CrossFit tonight. Couldn't understand CrossFit. Never was around people that did CrossFit, but I can admire what people in CrossFit do. Their whole life is consumed with becoming a better version of themselves, to get a better one more rep in every time they go in and work out. The average person, there's people, and then they're 60, 70, 80 years old doing CrossFit. There's teenagers doing CrossFit. To watch these people do this because they want to take care of the vehicle that they're lugging around every day. What do you want to lug around? How do you want to feel? How do you want to look? How do you want to show up? Get excited about watching your body change. Get excited about when you eat something that you've never tried before and that you get excited about that. Go to a restaurant and order something different like that you've always ordered. Don't order the steak and the thing, whatever, the hamburger. Order something completely different that you've never tried before and see what happens. And you might go, my gosh, what was I thinking? I used to dislike mushrooms and used to dislike Brussels sprouts. And it's crazy. It's like every time I go to a restaurant, man, I'm freaking give them to me because I'm at a different stage in my life. And I know the fuels and the nutrients that provide to me and the energy that provides to me. So I want you to live a happy, productive life. In order to do that, you have to have you have to be healthy. Your body has to be healthy. Energetically, spiritually, emotionally, you have to be a healthy person. And if you're physically not healthy, if you're physically battling it, if you're physically having an issue, if you're physically not ready to go work out, if you're physically, making the wrong decisions with regards to your food, and you know the right decisions and the wrong ones, you know what's compulsive, what's not compulsive, you know the things that you do over a period of time, compound day after day, week after week, year after year, and they show up, and then you have to deal with them at some point. So why don't you do little tiny baby steps? Make those small health choices now, make those little tiny choices now, and just make it easy on yourself. I've seen a lot of people take a period of their life where they're doing really great from a health standpoint, and then there's a year or two that goes by because a life issue happened, maybe got in an accident or something happened, or they just change a job, change of this, change of that, and all of a sudden they're 2 years down the road, turns into 3, turns into 4, turns into 5, and they look at themselves, they go, oh my God, what happened to me? Like, what happened to me? Don't be that person. Like, make a decision right now that, number one, you love yourself. And if you truly, truly do love yourself and you want to take care of yourself and you want to honor this, then you need to do the right thing from a health standpoint. To go from here to here in your life, you got to do that, right? As you get older, you should be getting better. As you get older, you should be having more energy because you can figure out through wisdom and trial and error what works and what doesn't work, right? And there's so many wonderful things out there that you're not attempting, that you're not eating, that you're not digesting, that could add so much more vitality to you if you just do a little research, do a little investigation. They got this thing called the what is it called? Oh yeah, the internet, where you could go on there and just put in stuff. Hey, healthy food choices, meal plans, whatever. I can order right now on the internet food for my entire week. Put in my credit card. I know it's healthy. Hit send, and I know for the next week I could have 3 beautiful meals that show up every single day, and I just have to eat them. That's all I got to do, and I know that they're healthy for me, right? So I want you to honor this, love this, treat this with some love, and when you do, what will happen is you'll see your life around you get better. You'll see your energy get better. You'll see things that happen around you everything's like peachy cream. It's like, oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. But you have to do that, okay? So 2 things for you today, big things, huge things, massive things. And anytime I work with somebody or coach somebody or go down the path of helping somebody have a breakthrough, these are 2 things I always address. Number one, we got to take a look at you where you're at, and we got to make sure that you love the process, you love what you're doing. And number 2 is you got to make sure that you honor yourself, and you honor yourself from a health standpoint. When you do that, then all of a sudden everything starts to fit in. Everything starts to feel better, right? Loving the process, loving yourself, eating the right things, taking care of your body, exercising, right? Doing all these other things, and you'll start to see your life start to unfold in front of you. And it's so much more awesome when you have love and you have health. We're going to talk probably in a couple of days about 2 more other things. And then, man, these 4 or 5 things I'm going to give you, you just apply them. It doesn't have to be drastic. It's not difficult to love yourself. It might be difficult for you to let go of some of the crap that you're hanging on to, but it's really easy. And then eating healthy, making healthy decisions, and then going out and then exercising this body, this thing that we're lugging around with us, like using it, doing push-ups, doing sit-ups, doing pull-ups, whatever. I don't care. 5 minutes. Oh, but Tony, I'm so busy. Well, get up 5 minutes earlier or shut Netflix off. Maybe when what's the intro playing on the Netflix, so you got like a window of opportunity, like 3 minutes sometimes for these long drawn out ones. Get some sit-ups in, get some push-ups in, do something. Hey, you have a great productive call, get off the call and give yourself 10 push-ups. I don't care. Do something. Take care of this vehicle. It wants to be mobile. Don't let age be your decider. Like, well, I'm getting older, so I should start. No. As you get older, your body gets better as long as you take care of it. So love yourself, guys, and then honor yourself through love and do the right thing from a health standpoint. So those are my 2 things for you guys. I felt like there was stuff that some of you need to hear, and based on all your comments, oh my gosh, it looks like a lot of us are on the same page. We're all connected. We used to talk about this thing of 6 degrees of separation. Not true. We are all connected, 1 degree of separation. Every human being, we are all connected energetically. And something's going on in your life and poof, this happens. And here we are, we're connected, we're talking. And now you get to apply some of this or all of it. And the best thing about it is you get to share it with others. You get to share this information with others. And through that, there's a ripple effect that we can affect a lot of people. So I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, share this with somebody. Take this video, share it with somebody that you love, because now we love. And you might know somebody that's going through some issues right now from a health standpoint. They're attempting to do something. This could be something that would help get them excited, right? Because sometimes they don't listen to you. They need to listen to somebody else. So share this with people, you guys. And I'm thinking about, and let me know if you guys be interested in this, I'm thinking about doing a very private, closed training session on all of the things I've learned over the years. So if you're interested in that, put some comments in there. And who knows, maybe you might get a special invite to be mentored by me over a period of time. I'm working on it now. We'd love to get your feedback, see if you guys would be interested. Thank you guys. Have a great night. It's Monday. Love yourself tonight. Look in that mirror where you're brushing those teeth and go, dude, I owe you. Love you. All right. Honor yourself. Bye, guys. Bye.